Hey everyone, thanks for joining us today. I'm joined by Gareth and Aga. I wanted them to share their story with you. I know your story might resonate with many others who are watching this in terms of journey of wanting children, but that not being something that was straightforward for you.
I think we discussed when we were engaged, like we'd want to enjoy marriage, but then after a while we would want to have kids quite quickly. So we kind of had a plan, and then when our plan didn't immediately go the way we wanted, it was kind of waiting and then waiting and then waiting, and the months sort of turn into years, and it's kind of like what's God got for us.
We both felt like we definitely want to be parents and felt called by God to have children. So when the children weren't coming, it was quite confusing.
So I was still quite optimistic, and even when the test came back in a bad shape, it's kind of like, I believe God for this. I trust God's got this for us. But I think hoping sometimes is one of the hardest things. I remember there was one month when I'm like, it's going to happen this month. I'm certain it's going to happen. And when it didn't, it's just so disheartening.
We got to a stage where we decided that we should let our site leaders know as well what's going on. And a few elders, including yourself, laid hands on us and prayed. I think just before that, we decided that if we get an NHS referral for IVF, we will decide that this is God saying, yes, I want you to walk that path, and we will try. We
did get that green light, so then it was an update to our prayer circle that the referral would go through quickly, and we'd get the funding for the right amount of treatments that we wanted, and that went through really quickly, super quickly. Literally 2 or 3 days before our appointment was starting, we just took a pregnancy test one morning and it came back positive.
From a medical standpoint of view, you said it's not going to happen, to be in a place of we're pregnant, expecting, so exciting.
Yeah, and even our NHS referred doctor who called you, he was saying, I'm not surprised you went private for a consultation, because looking at the results, there's no chance in life you would conceive naturally.
Wow.
And Gareth said, we didn't have IVF, but my wife is due in a few weeks' time.
Wow. So no chance it would happen.
Great testimony to give him.
9 months later, here she is. I think we should bring her on, because you've heard her in the background.
Yes.
And 9 months later, Gloria safely arrives.
Arrived, yes.
Brilliant, and here she is.
Arrived.
And how old is she now?
She's almost 11 months now.
And doing well, healthy, everything good?
Yes, she's very happy. Yeah, she'll be 1 at the end of July. I just want to say as well, it wasn't easy to pray. No. And it wasn't easy to trust God for all the time. I got very angry with God a few times, and I had quite a few long moments in time where I couldn't pray for a child. So having friends in church who prayed for us and were basically holding us in that prayer, in that situation, was life-saving, really. Yeah.
So good, and it's so good for us to be able to celebrate as a community who have got around you and prayed for you and been part of the journey too. Obviously, this type of story with family life, it is very different. Everyone's experience is quite different, and different people will have different stories about how God put their family together and that sort of thing. And I know others are still in the waiting and the wondering and confusion, but it's just wonderful for us to wanted to share with everyone just the miracle baby Gloria, who is here with us, and just praise God and thank him for it. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us. I'm sure it'll be an amazing encouragement to so many.